Aloha! Welcome to the Bach Boys in Paradise. I'm Ryan S.
I'm Casey S.
I'm Daniel B.
And I'm Jake C.
And this is the Bach Boys in Paradise.
Woo! Welcome.
Gentlemen, let's cheer to Season 3 of the Bach Boys, Season 3 of Bachelor in Paradise. Here.
It's our golden season.
It's our golden season.
Yeah.
That's
No
right.
one drank from their very real coconuts,
sorry,
guys.
sorry.
That's a bad
I'm
cheers.
drinking right now. Wow, that is delicious.
Yum, yum.
What are we drinking
tonight, boys?
Tonight we are. Oh, Casey. Sorry, I don't want to steal your.
Oh yeah. Well, we're just drinking some AMFs out of coconuts.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
It's a popular.
Sayulita themed.
It's a cultural drink in Puerto Vallarta for sure.
You mean Puerto Vallarta? I'm here to party.
Hey, Vinny in the house.
And you got the fedora on, just like Vinny did back in JoJo's season.
Puerto Vallarta. He looks better, right? I'm
He
proud
does.
of
They
Vinny.
all shaped up a lot.
Yeah, it's interesting
Except for
hearing him
Evan.
speak.
Haha.
You're back to normal.
Got him. Because Vinny didn't talk much in the past. He just cut
He
hair.
was JoJo's best friend last season. Okay,
They were so close. And he was so far from the final episode.
But guys, this was a big moment. This was my very first episode ever of Bachelor in Paradise. Can we give it up for
Wow.
me?
Let's
For
hear it.
me,
Yeah.
please.
I mean, look, the fact of the
Clap.
matter is, no, I won't clap because
clap. I'll meet you. Clap a little bit.
no, you're mean.
Okay.
We sacrificed
mean.
you to the volcano gods.
Okay.
Yeah, you're so mean that I don't want to see you anymore for the rest of the night. You have to go into the volcano for the volcano.
Yeah,
gods.
because you're
Are you
a
serious?
virgin.
Are you serious?
to volcano. Go to volcano.
For all you audio listeners out there, Jake just did a haka.
It's
bit.
Yeah.
it scared me personally, just like everyone in the house was scared of Chad. Ooh,
We're already talking about Chad.
I
Can't we
know.
just spend some time on damn Daniel? I love that man.
He's kind of a pervert.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of grew on me, though.
What?
Though.
You sounded Canadian right there.
Well, you know, I mean, sometimes it happens where there's someone that you're not entirely sure about, but then you figure out, then maybe they could be a good person.
Oh, I can do the accent too. G'day, mate.
Oh, I
I'm
got
from
it.
Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys, just so you know, this podcast so far not impressed. I really hope some good podcasters are coming. Just so you know. 'Cause, like,
Casey, are you talking to me, Canadian guy? My Canadian accent?
Oh, I like that. That's a good
That's a
one.
good Canadian
I like
accent.
Ryan's better than yours.
Oh, but now I want to change mine.
Go ahead.
I'll do it later.
Maybe you can do it on the one of the other podcasts that might show up later. That's like 10 years younger than
Yeah.
us.
Who do you think's going to show up later?
Hopefully they're like 13 to 14 and look the exact same as another person, but probably have separate personalities and
Like
probably,
the twins?
Oh yeah, like them.
Like
Oh,
the
right.
twins.
Yeah.
Because they look alike. And it could pass for 13 or 14 in a crazy backwards world where older people look younger. Right?
Right.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
Jojo.
Wrong season.
Man.
Wrong. No.
Shout out, pour one out to JoJo right on the
Nope,
equipment.
Oh,
Seriously,
man.
we hardly knew ye. That's how I closed the last season. Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Seems
And,
so
and
long
here
ago.
we already are. And gosh, what a wonderful adventure it was. And I am just so excited because we got some old faces. They're all old faces, but some are less old than others.
We have a surprisingly new face because this person never got camera time on their season.
Izzy.
Izzy.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Which,
Yeah.
as we called her on the season premiere, the only episode she was on of Ben's season, "You're tacky and I hate you, Isabel," because she wore the onesie.
And she's actually worse in Paradise. Like, I don't like her at all.
Hey, Vinny
Well,
seems to
yeah,
like
Vinny.
her.
Vinny does.
That's what I'm saying.
And his favorite movie is Dumb and Dumber.
Which
yeah,
is great,
if you
which
didn't
is
know.
Which is great. It said it on his bio. You know what? We look for a sense of humor in a man here at the Bach Boys.
Yeah, and if we
studio.
can't find one, we look for someone who values other people's senses of humor, like Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels and Dumb and Dumber.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why we like Vinny. He's got great taste in 1990s buddy comedies.
Yeah, and good for him for just kicking off night one with a relationship.
Well,
Oh,
him
yeah.
and
Several
Chad.
people
guess.
did. Yeah.
Let's talk about Chad.
Should we?
Yeah.
I was thinking we could just keep bringing him up like the show did, and then
And never
holding
really
it
talk
off.
about it.
Yeah, until like a to be continued.
See, we don't have enough time in the post-production here. Else I would edit in little shots of like crabs and pelicans.
Will you pretend you're a scared crab the next time I say the name Chad?
Okay.
So like I'm really wondering. I'm really nervous. Like, do you think Chad's gonna come.
Oh my lord.
I'll be sleeping, Chad. For 5 minutes. Why am I naked?
I'm gonna be Chris Harrison. Chad, you're a bad guy. You gotta go.
Casey,
Okay.
you be the Chad that poops himself.
Huh? What? Am I naked?
Casey.
You know, guys, I feel bad because I kind of did like a derogatory impression of Chris Harrison right there, and I feel like I respect him more than that impression would indicate.
Okay. Let's bring it back a little bit here. We all love Chris Harrison. Agreed, boys?
Agreed. I mean,
Agreed?
without a doubt, he's an upstanding gentleman.
Casey, I need a verbal agreement for all our...
Well, of course, he handled himself with poison grace, and just like he's the best.
How do you guys feel
He knows
about...
how to rub a knife into a wound.
He
more than
does,
anything.
but he also knows how to befriend these people to bring them in close enough to stab them. So how do we all feel about Chris Harrison's intros? You know, everyone arriving to the island. How do we all feel
You mean
about
like
that?
the kind of sitcom-y intro, or like when they actually spoke to each other?
No, I'm talking about like everyone showing up one
Yeah,
by
yeah.
one, starting with Amanda Stanton. You know, I thought it was very interesting as a newcomer to BNP. I didn't know they all didn't show up at once. They all didn't know who else is coming.
It's like real world.
They talk on social
right.
media.
It's
and
like The
stuff.
Bachelor.
They hit each other up on social media
And-
occasionally.
And sometimes one of them is waiting for a guy, just waiting for just one.
But I'm not going to tell you who.
Even
And
though
he's
it's
probably not going to
definitely-
like me.
Yes, we're talking, of course, about Jubilee.
Jubes!
It's a Jubilee jam, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Hashtag hot dogs over caviar.
Dude, hashtag poor Jared.
Hashtag.
I feel terrible for the
poor-
kid.
Well, Jared, I mean, look, Jubilee's actually great. And it seems like she's grown a lot since the last season in terms of.
Yeah, and
you know,
she's
being-
Emily or Haley's best friend.
Or possibly both. But the point is, Nick was not stoked about that date. As Jake pointed out, he literally may have rolled his eyes.
You mean
at one
rat
point.
face?
Yeah, you said
What did
Nick.
I say?
You said Nick.
Dude, they're honestly the
Nick's
same
always
person.
on your
Could be
mind.
the same nickname for
Nick
both.
is in my head because he's like a serial killer and he haunts my dreams.
No, I mean, look, Jared last season got like scooped up by Ashley I immediately and was just like forced into this terrible relationship. And I know he's learned his lesson this time around. And like, there's no way he goes out again with Jubilee.
To
100%
me,
not.
it doesn't even seem like he wants to be on the show. He like seems the least enthused out of anybody. I don't know what he's looking for.
I just feel like he is getting tired of the nice guy act. Like everyone, like the one girl was like, "Oh my god!" Like the one thing I
you
kept
mean the
hearing about.
love man act?
Yeah,
Frick
he's just the
that.
nicest guy.
Well, and he's just like, I don't know. Jubilee was like, "Oh, I keep hearing about how great a guy you are," and he was like, "Oh, yeah." Casey's getting a page. He's a doctor.
Not in paradise, I'm not.
Yeah.
Screw you. You don't need a heart right now.
But maybe next episode.
He's kind of a doctor of hearts. Casey.
Oh yeah,
What's
but going
going
back to Rat Face. Rat Face, for you guys, it was our nickname for him back when he was on Caitlin's season.
Caitlin's season.
Yeah, so we called him Rat Face. You know, he introduced himself as Love Man.
And if you don't
Turns out
understand
a
the
lot of
nickname, it's because he's got the face of a rat.
but he is handsome.
No.
But a rat face.
No, why? All right, I have a question. I've been getting like texts up the wazoo from people, Batch fans, Bash Nation, who are like,
The
Batch
nation's
Boys.
hitting you up.
Listen, they're trying to tell us they love Jared. They think he's super nice, like really nice,
Everyone's
and so
saying
nice.
the exact same thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, but what's the appeal here? He looks like a rat. He's not that nice. He's fake nice. And like all he does is drag out a relationship for your entire time that you're on a vacation in Mexico, literally ruining your whole day, maybe week, and definitely her whole year. Ashley I has been ruined by this man. I hate Jared.
Okay, so this Ashley I person, I'm about to let some people know. Is that the brown hair girl?
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
dark-haired girl that you're.
Brunette for you, simpleton.
Oh, sorry.
She's a glorious, dirty locks.
So
The color of dirt.
she was on Chris Sewell's
And
season.
this coconut. Yeah, she was
Yes.
left in the
Okay.
desert with Sanderson
I did-
Poe's widow.
Oh, that's when he didn't take either of them, right?
Yeah,
he's
he-
like, I'm leaving you both
in the
desert.
Badlands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was just
I
a
saw that
helicopter
in
shot.
the YouTube.
And they were rivals, and they were like on opposite
So,
canyons. It was
I don't
sweet.
I don't know who she is, but I'm really excited for her to come on the show.
She's a train wreck, dude. Her cries like are the sustenance for my joy.
She cries every 3.5 minutes, and that's in real time, not on just like show editing time.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's true. They live tweet it all the time.
Okay. I'm excited for her. But yeah, I mean, to me, Ratface doesn't seem interested at all. On the other hand, though, someone coming back for the third time now, Nick Vile.
Ugh.
The
do
name
not-
says
I
it
love him.
all.
What do you guys think?
Oh,
Casey? I love
God,
him.
you
Oh.
are him. I just said
He's great.
I just said on air. I think the man's a serial killer. So that's where I stand.
Okay, so that's where Ryan stands. Jake, let me hear your thoughts.
I mean, I don't know. I like to treat every occurrence of someone coming on the show as like a first impression. You know, turn over a new leaf, give him a thing. First impression, he's an okay guy. I think he's fine. I need to see more of him. He hasn't been like too catty behind the scenes because like there was a lot of drama, obviously, and he could have been.
All he did was gossip with like the Ferguson
Yeah,
twins
kind
all
of,
night.
but like it could have been worse. Like he was more just saying like I can't believe this man called this woman, this term, and that's just rash. Like I would say that you
What
should
you just
say
did was like
that.
a Mad Lib. I can't believe he called Chris Harrison. and
I mean, sometimes.
yeah,
no.
sorry,
I know
you're
what
there's
you're
something
saying.
there. Yeah.
Jake's very
Hey,
passionate.
good
about
joke
this.
for Daniel, right? Everybody, let's appreciate Daniel, right?
One more round of applause for me, please. Thank you.
Everyone should get an applause moment. Shell shocked. I'm shell shocked.
So Casey, sorry, Jake. Your thoughts?
I'm over here.
Yeah,
Hey, Casey,
so-
what do you? Jake, for now.
Overall, I just got to say, he seems okay. He seems like he has a good head on his shoulders. I guess he's here for the right reasons, but I mean, it's paradise. Like anything goes.
It is so unclear if Nick Viall even knows
I don't
any
know.
Well,
right reason.
I don't think
what
you
does
have
Casey
to be
say?
here for all the right reasons. First of all, on Paradise, this isn't, I have 2 points. The first is that I truly believe you only have to be here for or that the right reasons become a longer list. Like we have our 10 right reasons that exist for The Bachelor.
They're coming out in a poster. Check it
Yeah,
out.
you're going to
someday.
want it.
You're going
It's
to love
great.
it.
Buy it.
But I think it's more like 13 in Paradise because I think you are also allowed to be there for friendship. I think
Yeah, absolutely.
because you want to make friends. There's you're not just it's not just competing for the same person. And then
There's
I
some
think
hard hitting insight.
yeah, you're also there just to have fun if you want to. Like you don't have to be there. Like at the end goal, it's to fall in love, but I don't think you need to come in with that being your day one mentality. You don't need to find that person right away. You just need to take it easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl, and just hang out.
Guys, I think
Let's
I
give
mean
Casey the applaud moment right there.
Thank
That was
you.
great.
that was
joke.
good. You know what? I think just might have happened. Well, maybe not happen, but I think Casey took a step towards becoming a man right there.
Whoa.
I am 13. It's a big day for me.
I did feel the table get a little higher.
His bar mitzvah was so cool. Remember his bar mitzvah? It was that it was
Was that the-
Transformers themed.
The one that came before the bris, right?
Well, yeah, it's crazy you did your
well, no,
bar
to
mitzvah.
save money, I think they did it at the same time.
His parents had it on a payment plan, so it finally reached on the same day.
But hold on, no, I want to come back. I have a second point. Look, all right, it's a fun transgression. But all right, my second point in reference to Nick and why I love Nick is that I think he's just a really genuine guy.
I don't know. I feel like before you were the only guy who was against Chad. We were all like pro Chad. We were bad for Chad, and you were like, I hate him. He's a bad guy. And then it comes Nick Viall, and you're like, he's such a genuine fellow, and I like him so much. And I don't know if everybody else agrees with you.
Well,
I
can
feel
I
like maybe
qualify it?
No, I mean,
sure, why not?
It's because he's just he's got a nice smile.
no.
He's so nice.
he looks kind of like Justin Timberlake, but with like little fangs. And there's probably little horns
He's
under his
got
curly
fangs
hair.
because guess what? Nick Viall is a bloodsucker. He publicly defamed Andy, and he spoke publicly. He kiss and told on a major level after the fantasy suite date. So you can only imagine the kinds of things he said and the secret details he revealed, and it was not cool, Nick. And I don't trust you ever since then. And I'm not going to trust you since last season or since Caitlin's season when you got dumped for being a weirdo, which
But-
is totally why she
okay.
dumped you.
Picture this,
Good morning. Welcome back to paradise.
no, listen. Picture this, all right? You got little Charlie, turning 8 years old, all right? And Miss Amanda Stanton comes in with both a sweet new bikini for her daughter because she has great bikini fashion and also some softball clothes. And it's like, honey, this year I want you to pick, do both, do either, be whoever you want to be. And then Nick comes in as the dad and he's like, I'll teach you how to hit. Can't you picture him teaching her how to hit?
I don't even want to. No,
I'm-
not at all.
I
Not at
don't
all,
know.
Casey.
I could
no,
see-
not at all. No, not at all, Casey. Nowhere in my imagination do I see Nick Viall
He's such a
walking out of
nice
some
guy.
door with Amanda Stanton and her 2 kids,
And a
teaching
baseball
either
bat.
of them how to play softball or bikini fashion. There's no way Nick would know anything about bikinis and softball. Do you think Nick knows anything about softball? He's a 35-year-old man who spends all of his time working out to go on the next episode of whatever new season of ABC's reality shows. Pretty soon, he's either going to start going on The Voice. He's probably going to start going on So You Think You Can Dance.
The Voice is on NBC. And So You Think You Can Dance is also on
Well, at least there's probably the sadists are probably there too. So they'll go wherever he is.
But he's so nice.
He is nice.
Sweet.
He does seem like a nice guy.
Good
Dang,
abs.
what just happened?
I don't know. I think
Well-
Daniel had a big issue about like when his dad didn't teach him about bikinis or softball. Did that happen,
man.
Dan?
You know
No,
what?
my stepdad definitely told me all about the bikinis and softball, just like you
Because
guys. I'm just a normal boy.
As we all know, hashtag all parents are step parents.
Shell shock.
Welcome to the Bach Boys in paradise.
So yeah, wait.
Should we talk about Chad? We've
No, not yet.
Huh?
Before we get there,
Ba-ba.
I just want to cover a couple more things.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Carly's back. Carly,
Yeah,
you've had your
her.
heart broken twice. You and Nick should end up together, in all honesty, because you both get it. You both been there. I like
Both
her.
aren't good enough, right?
Nah. Also, did you know notice Carly resorting back to her old ways, which was witnessing other people's conflict and then stirring it up with like quiet applause? Yeah. That's what she did, and she did it in the past.
I'm making a change. I'm part of the cause. It's like
And
no,
Casey's there,
you're
like-
not. And Casey's like, you go, girl. You do what you like. And yeah, and that's it. You know, and I'm here all season, twice a week, Mondays and Tuesdays.
We got to figure that out.
We're gonna do one app. We're gonna do one app but both episodes, so it's double the trouble. This season in Paradise, no rules.
There are no rules.
You thought there was no rules last season.
No, there's more rules. We just follow less of them.
Because we're bad for Chad.
So bad.
Oh,
for
not
Chad.
me.
Not yet. Are we
No.
not transitioning?
Well,
Why?
actually, no. I lost.
Nope.
I did lose a lot of
Guys,
respect.
Yeah,
to Chad.
same actually.
No,
I should say that.
I need
Bugga,
to-
bugga, bugga.
I need to say something. I was bad for Chad for so long. He was my pick last season, and I defend
And that
that.
went well.
I
Yeah,
defend
but
that man.
you don't pick anyone for the right reasons.
I picked. You're right.
You picked
Time after time.
Well,
You just picked
Olivia.
who-
Wait, Olivia should totally be here. Why isn't she here?
She probably
She
didn't want to be.
sucks.
She's probably like, whoa.
I happen to love Olivia.
We know.
She belongs
I like
on this show.
Olivia.
What if
I
they
like
bust her
Olivia
out,
a
like-
lot now. Now that I've like seen kind of who she is in the real world.
I don't think she's that crazy in real life. I think
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Is like I feel like sometimes people get a bad rap, and that's kind of what Chad was saying. Not to get into Chad just yet, but
Guys,
Well, no, we're heading there. We're
One
heading-
thing, yeah, before we get there, one thing I'm super glad is that old Lace didn't come to Paradise. Thank God.
not at all.
No. She
Not
left
that
her
New Lace
bags
could
at the
remember
airport.
at least.
And she's
Oh
got
my
new
God.
long hair that she paid for on Instagram,
Well, okay. This
as
is
we all saw.
this is what I want to get to, guys. Chad shows up. You know, the talk of the little beach until he gets there. Everyone is so clearly bad for Chad. They think he's going to be a fun guy. They think he's going to be kind of crazy. You know, he might stir the pot, but they're all ready to be bad for Chad.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But then what happens? Chad shows up. He sees damn Daniel. He totally ignores Evan, which is fine. And surprisingly, this episode, there was no conflict between them, really. Evan wanted to go for it, but Chad wasn't there to take up beef with Evan. He was there for one reason. To
Lace.
kind of
Yell
get
at Lace.
slapped by Lace.
Honestly, their relationship was working out.
Oh,
For-
absolutely.
For a brief moment, they might have been the most successful couple to ever
Yeah.
meet on
The
television.
problem
So
is
so
that Lace
violently
is just
stupid.
too crazy. Like,
What about
sometime-
Chad? He's too crazy, man.
No, they're
Nah.
not crazy. They're violently stupid.
I think Chad's kind of stupid, and Lace is just crazy. Like
She's
is,
not crazy, but she's
she
not
is
crazy.
nuts. Like
she's not
What
crazy.
she did is she sort of tricked him into becoming this monster, and then she just faded into the ether,
Yeah.
disappeared, and left him on a rampage on his own because, all she had to go do is be like, oh, I'm the victim, and just kind of like be quiet when she's like choking him and stuff, and like definitely it's going on, and like Chad said bad things, so I'm not justifying his
Chad
actions.
definitely crossed a line by the point that Lace got mad because he was saying like some weird things. But the fact of the matter was, he was joking. She was joking around with it to an extent. I think they're both bad people.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'm bad at Chad.
We're mad at Chad.
I'm mad at Chad.
Because
I'm not
honestly,
glad for Chad. Like, if
honestly-
anything, I'm almost sad because of Chad.
Well, the crazy thing is that, one of you guys said this when we were watching it together. Lace was she was breaking him like he was a horse. Like, she was the horse whisperer from Argentina. And what do you know? Next episode.
She's a gaucho?
I wouldn't
She's
be
a gaucho,
surprised
for sure.
if Chad walks out and she walks up to Chad and she goes, come here. And she, may I?
Oh, please.
She reaches behind his head, pushes his head down until his head goes directly into the glass table, and then pretty soon he rolls back over, and then everyone just can sleep on his neck.
Can I lay on him? Daniel.
No, I think he's asleep. I think he's asleep. Yeah, let's lay on him. Let's put our heads on. Casey, why don't you commentate right now?
Okay, so for the audio listeners, Jake slammed his face into the table and is bleeding like profusely, and Daniel is now laying on him, and Ryan.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I want to be a Gucho. I mean Gaucho, right, JoJo? Yeah.
Stop it.
Everybody remember this bit from JoJo's season?
Okay.
Are you okay?
and so that's why I just have to say that I don't think it's gonna work out, And there's just people like that, like Lace, who, and they come around and then they think that they've made a change, but they haven't made a change, and they come around with a heavy do-it-pertation, and she is in with her whiskey and it's when the head in a pet.
We're your friends. We're doing a podcast about the Bachelor in Paradise.
All right, look, there's no rules this season.
No rule.
Okay, wait. I want to talk about.
Should we get him one of those crazy oxygen masks that Evan's wearing and poorly inject a needle into his veins?
Hey, intern, wiggle this thing into his arm.
I think that was Chad doing it.
Oh, man. You know what that moment called for?
What?
I think that was a Clorox bleachable moment. Bachelor Boys, brought to you by Clorox. You ever have a bleachable moment in life? Like, crazy girl gets you drunk and lets you rampage on your own? Maybe your friend smashes your head into a table.
I didn't smash it. Okay, but I'm glad we're friends.
Look, you guys are making this a lot harder than this needs to be, okay? You made it. You guys went over the line.
I really think that's the most off track we've ever gone.
Daniel, you smashed Jake's face into a table. You were yelling at Casey
You gonna
earlier.
put those words in my mouth?
You told me that I should F myself.
Yeah. No.
Ryan,
Yeah.
you're sitting here podcasting with a mimosa and a robe on, all right? I want nothing to do with what you're talking about.
My robe is made of the finest silks that I wove myself.
Why are
from the
you looking at
Himalayas.
me?
Guys, this is the most crazy podcast we've had so far.
Well, Bachelor in
No rules.
Paradise is crazy, and I think we are a product of what we're taking
Guys,
in. as
if
far
you
as
like
content.
this, let us know. If you don't like this, let us know. We're
no,
here for
they
you.
love it.
Either way, at the end of the day, aloha, and we're Ohana, we're brohanas.
That's the thing. Welcome to the Brohana.
Exactly, mahalo.
Yeah, brohana means brothers.
I'm so happy about Lilo and Stitch and this season of The Bachelor.
I mean, it's ABC.
Did you hear they're getting a live action gritty reboot, Lilo and Stitch?
No way.
Is it called Lilo with Stitch? And it's her with like a scar down her face, all stitched up.
It's called Lilo.
Where's
It's called Lilo v Stitch, but yeah, she's got the scar, and it's like
Lilo v
three
Stitch
claws.
Hawaiian War?
And she dates 25 men. Case, my umbrella.
And her sister comes
Sorry.
in. She's like, "This is how you kiss.
Oh, whoa. Nani?
She.
Like kiss it better." And then she kisses the stitch.
Oh, I
the
don't
stitch,
know
the
about
stitch
Lilo
on her
and
forehead.
Stitch. Can we
Okay.
stop talking about it?
Anyway, The Bachelor in Paradise is a great show, and there's no rules. It's off the rails.
It's disturbing. I feel mildly disgusted.
What
from
we
it.
should do, what we're going to do this season, we're going to host this a little bit like the lesser Bachelor after talk show. After Paradise, everyone's heard of it. We're the far better successor to it. You can communicate with us. Give us your questions. You might set up a phone line. Who knows? Anything can happen in Bachelor Boys in
Tweet at
Paradise.
us.
Tweet at us for sure. We want your interactions. We want to know what you think about what's going on with them, about what's going on with us, because clearly there's a lot of drama stirring in our paradise. We have a different placemat, so we're obviously in a different place.
Yeah.
Okay,
Matt.
guys, I want before we're wrapping it up a little bit here. I
Yeah.
want from everybody 2 bold predictions about the show. Okay, real ones that you think actually will happen, and the most crazy one that you get right, you're the winner of the season. Okay, and then I want one crazy one, just whatever happens.
Can I start it off?
Yeah, you can start off, Casey.
Bold and very realistic prediction. Someone, a woman on Paradise proposes to Jared, not the other way around.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, a woman's gonna get on one knee and she's gonna break societal norms because Jared's the man to receive that ring. He's gonna get a nice little diamond daintily slipped over his finger by a woman he doesn't actually love but doesn't have the heart to tell her yet.
All
Yeah,
right.
I like
got
that.
That is bold.
I got my 2 right off the bat.
Go for it, Ryan.
Ashley I.
Wait, give me a coin. Give it. We're gonna go down this way. Give me one. Okay.
Okay.
And no two.
We're
no one
snaking. Snake
yeah,
draft.
yeah. No,
Well, my
you can't have the
first
same
one-
prediction.
okay, my
go
first
with,
one-
go with your one you would
Okay,
believe in
the
more.
one- the one I believe in more. Kayla and Jared will get engaged. They're both terrible people. They're perfect for each other.
Nice. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
100%.
Okay, I'm gonna play a little safe here. Actually, I'm not. Actually, I will. Izzy and Vinny are the success story. Get engaged and get married.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a bold prediction.
They're gonna be the next Tanner and
Except not loved.
yeah.
Yeah, not universally
No,
loved by Batch Boys Nation
That's
or Batch Nation.
they are gonna be the new Bachelor success story. That's my guess.
All right.
Yeah, Jake.
Okay.
I think Jared and Kayla will force a relationship to be a Batch success story.
They could, yeah.
Okay.
They'll try.
Bold prediction. I don't think anyone is gonna get engaged this season.
That's pretty bold because they've said that in the preview like a bunch of times. You want to stick with that?
I don't know. I like
Status.
I like where you're going.
Why don't
with
you
that,
guess
Jake.
how many? That'd be a good one.
How many?
Yeah.
So you're telling me what to do?
I'm just saying
Let
suggestion.
him take his pick. What if he's right?
He was already guessing 0. That I'm just giving him.
That's a number. Actually, it's a
It is.
concept. 0 is not a number, right, guys?
It's
It's a
binary.
number.
Thanks, dude.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what kind of bold prediction I can make. I mean, it's not fun to just be like 3 couples will get engaged. I don't
think
know.
it's fun.
Statistics are really fun, dude. Some
You
people
should do it.
major in it.
Well, make your way back here because I have more bold predictions.
Okay, yeah, we
Uh,
gotta
okay,
get. We gotta
okay, all right.
finish.
Okay,
so let's
Two.
go.
There, two then.
Two.
Two will get engaged.
Okay.
And my second prediction.
No. It's Casey's turn.
So
Casey's
it's not a
turn.
snake draft.
No, we don't
No
snake
snake.
back.
We're snaking.
No snake.
Snake back to me.
Go.
That's not a
No,
snake.
snake back.
Okay, fine.
Go,
Snake back.
Casey.
Snake back.
snake.
He
Danny.
wants to
Okay,
snake
go.
back.
No, we don't have to snake back. You go.
Casey.
I'll go. I think.
No rules.
I think Ashley I will lose her virginity.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, I concur with you 100%.
Definitely. She's a virgin.
She's the brown hair one.
yeah.
Really?
She's famously a virgin.
Oh,
And-
like Becca.
yes. Also famously
I'm
a
learning.
virgin.
I'm
They
learning.
they publicized it on TV.
Cool.
Famous.
Casey, your turn.
All right. I'm going to make the opposite of a bold prediction. A completely not bold at all. Everyone knows this is going to happen, but like we got to talk about it kind of prediction.
Well, that's bold.
All right. Evan's going home alone. That's all I that's if I know anything.
That's a prediction that we all know is going to happen and can't wait to see it.
because that kiss with Carly was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
that was
Check out the Batch Boys
disgusting.
Instagram for that slimy kiss. Re-Instagram it or something. Is that? I don't know what the
Yeah,
kids do.
there's
Evan,
third-party apps.
Your
Cool.
kids are starting to be old enough to stay up late and watch The Bachelor, and they're going to see that you're a terrible father. I'm sorry.
Okay, Jake, you want to go or shall I take it
Sure,
away?
I'll do one.
Okay.
We high-fived.
Wells is gonna be romantically involved and make out with 3 different women,
Mm-hmm.
and will sleep with 1.
Okay.
Wow.
So, okay.
That's pretty
and
And
Okay.
yeah, that's Wells.
Wells
like
is
that.
going to play around. I
Oh
feel
yeah,
that.
Wells is gonna come and everyone's gonna be like,
So
wow,
bold,
I'm
made
into
me
Wells.
sneeze.
I like that. I like that.
Muy caliente.
Okay, I'm gonna say my last bold prediction, and I don't know if I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. This counts. Jen Cab-Sav shows up. Jen
It's not my bold.
You're
Cab-Sav
just
makes.
looking at the previews. It's not a prediction.
Okay, fine.
Was it her though? We don't know. Did we get a visual? If anyone in the Batch Boys Nation got a visual on Jennifer Cab-Sav-Saviano, send us a message. Tweet at us.
Okay. My last bold prediction, to take one from Jake, I'm gonna go with 3 engagements. There are 3 engagements. Okay.
All right.
So,
whatever.
I don't wanna
They
take it off
showed
with-
3 engagements at the preview. This is all bull
Really?
crap. I think. I don't know.
Okay, and then my bold prediction, Jorge finds love. my
Whoa.
crazy.
That's-
Jorge becomes a part of the show, and he has his own story.
It's a hope and a prayer of mine. Guys, let's cheers to Jorge for our closing out. But first, some messages from our sponsors. Daniel.
If you like the show, follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. If you like the show and you like us and you want a chance to be a part of the show, tweet at us or go to bachelorboys.net and write in. That's also where you can keep up on all the episodes. All the episodes go up on Tuesday. They go up on YouTube and SoundCloud and iTunes, and we're figuring out what we're going to do for our posting schedule because they threw us a curveball with the twice-a-week thing. So we're going to figure it out.
Probably be Wednesday.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we can try to do 2 I don't know.
There's 7 days, and it's going to be one of them.
Okay.
That's true. There's
Yeah.
7
Look out for the Batch Boys. That's why you got to follow us on social media. You get all the updates live from the Batch Boys Studios. Boys from the Batch Boys Studios. We are the Batch Boys in paradise. To paradise, guys. And Chris Harrison's triumphant return. And Jorge.
Oh my God,
Jorge.
Jake, dude, you got it on the actual equipment. Seriously.
We're having fun now,
Okay.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.